I do not have a favorite single memory. I mean, there's too many.
Just green every direction.
Oh, look at these trees!
After 52 years, it's changed a lot, but it's still the same.
They did it Thursday? That's so rude.
And the whole campsite was getting into it. We had so much fun.
That was an incredible evening.
Can you expand on that?
No! Yeah.
Well, I found Frissell on a map. So I guess that would be the very first. There was a name, it wasn't a place.
And in campsite 6, under the canopy.
Walking in with Kim and Greg, who would not turn 3 yet.
Dirt road, once you got past the reservoir, I liked that.
And seeing this incredible, beautiful, beautiful place with a mantle and a canopy.
Big trees, and when we got here, I said, oh my God, this is the best place I've ever seen to go camping.
That's the first one. Feeling safe and happy.
Aunt Edie's tent and hanging out in there, and Mom showing me inchworms.
My memories of Frissell are so fluid and blended together that any chronology is very hard.
It would be the first time just driving down, finding this location and seeing how gorgeous it is.
The ride down, which would have been, summer freedom, having just graduated 1993 from senior year in high school at Beaverton.
10 years ago, first time we drove in.
Meeting the family, I felt like I was on display.
Jumping into the river when it was freezing cold and thinking, oh, this is going to be refreshing, and it sucked.
Within seconds, it started pouring. Rain, rain, rain.
Actually opening a bottle of Hef for Salvador with the hatchet, and it broke, and I served it to him. But he caught it.
I went through an inquisition a little bit with your aunt, and that was extensive. I think I passed because I'm still here. She didn't throw me out.
I was instantly frozen, and I thought, this is terrible. What have I done? This was a terrible decision.
We were on my card for about half an hour before we were able to step out, and it rained.
And then I got out and felt better, but it was like, oh, this river is lovely, but not bathing worthy.
She did say that I was, I don't know how she described it, besides good looking.
Bathing the cousins in little totes, the buckets that we bring all of our supplies in. They were crawling around on the ground getting filthy. Plop naked babies in the sun in buckets and made them, and they had a blast. Building a fairy house somewhere over there. I don't remember how old I was though. When I was stung by a bee. With you. Right there. And I think Papa facilitated it, but then we left to our own devices. I was smelling a flower or something, and I yelled, "Katie, stop pinching me." First time I was stung by a bee too. I was sitting on my mom's lap or the cheetah chair thing that we used to have, and I was listening to you sing. Isn't that really cute? Yeah.
I remember when you and your sister were really young, and we were playing around, and I told a ghost story to you guys.
I have very clear memories of hiking through the back 40 with my dad to find the perfect fishing hole.
And you guys, I was in your tent with you telling a ghost story, and then I left, and you guys started to freak out, and your dad was like, what the hell?
Finding fish, catching them, and then bringing them back to the campsite, and Mom cooking them in a little bit of flour and oil, and then eating them with mayonnaise. That's what I remember.
Oh, I think it's the ecosystem in general. I think it has to be all of the components.
The pristine look of it, the quiet, the beauty, the natural beauty of it.
All encompassing, the just green every direction you look.
It's very enjoyable to sit here in the chair and listen to the birds chirp and the frogs burp, and the wind gently going through the trees.
It changes, but yet it doesn't change. I mean, it's like it's always quiet and peaceful, but the trees change. Even after 52 years, it's changed a lot, but it's still the same.
It's the ecosystem. It's the entire envelope.
Just being able to be unplugged from all network and not having to feel like I have to worry about work or anything that's going on in the world. I can just be out here, enjoy the trees.
My favorite part of the environment is the sound of the river.
That, like hearing the water. That's my favorite. I like the little stream we got going.
The way it sounds, the way that it feels, the way that it looks all shiny.
But yeah, I think mostly just listening to the river. It's like right there. It's a beautiful noise.
Especially when I'm falling asleep. I literally woke up this morning, actually in the middle of the night at some point, and I had no idea where I was at, and I thought my fan was on. I was in my room maybe, and then you realize, wow, I'm right next to a flowing creek.
It's always so cold, but I think that there were years when we were younger that these trees would like kind of form a dam and we would kind of swim in there, but I could be making that up. Like that could just be the childhood memories that are like false. But definitely the water.
As you realize what you're hearing with the sound of moving water, there's something, I think, just timeless that enters you and starts to do that thing that it's always done to us humans, and I appreciate the effect that has on me.
The trees. The trees speak.
I really noticed them more this year because I haven't been here in a while.
I like the different canopies. We have the fir trees, and then we have, the vine maple trees, kind of, I've said this before, but spreading out sideways, trying to catch with their little hands of leaves, trying to catch a little sun.
Someone brought one of those recliner camp chairs, and I took a nap in that this afternoon. Oh my God! I was like, oh, look at these trees!
Just the way that if you actually sit in a chair and you lean back and you just quietly watch them sway back and forth into the wind.
Yeah, it's relaxing.
Yeah. No, it is very relaxing. Yeah.
Full coverage camping.
It's just gorgeous. It's just nature in its most natural form. It was great.
I just never realized how huge they were, and I was just sitting there, just absorbing those trees.
I think there's a thing of looking up at the opening of the trees above the campfire when it's like dusk.
These trees are so old growth, tall trees, and staring up at them at night, that's by far my favorite. It's not even close.
I heard Ricky say this, but looking up and seeing like the spaces between the trees, that's also been my favorite.
And the trees are so tall, and the sky feels so kind of separate from you by this like little hole in the trees. It is like a distinct thing about being in this woods to me.
So if I had to ask, like, do you like the trees or the river or the bugs or the dirt or?
Yes.
We've had so many good ones, I'm not sure what my favorite would have to be.
Breakfast.
My favorite camping meal is breakfast.
But when I say breakfast, I'm talking about like bacon.
Bacon and some kind of pork product.
Crispy bacon and that kind of thing.
That's a toss-up.
I'm gonna go with crab cakes Benedict.
I like the crab cakes your mom does, and then the casserole that Annie does.
The one that I create, the casserole.
Their runner-up?
Andy's casserole.
Probably the chorizo and eggs. Then I get to cook one morning every camping trip.
I mean, breakfast is always great.
Grandma's chili? Yeah. Grandma's chili.
She'll put like onions and cheese. We have Fritos and cornbread.
I think it's like Friday or Saturday. They did it Thursday? That's so rude.
Our aluminum foil chicken and veggies, which has been steadfast over the years.
It's got to be the chicken and the tinfoil on the fire. Yeah.
My mom's aluminum foil veggies on the grill.
I bet a lot of people are saying that. Yeah.
Always fun, always a little bit inconsistent and unpredictable, but an event in and of itself.
Saturday night potluck.
For the food or for the company?
The food. Company.
Probably the hot dogs on Sunday night. I mean, on Saturday night. Yeah. Mom making those Costco Polish dogs. Oh, I love the Costco Polish dogs. You can get Costco Polish dogs, which we had a couple of years where we weren't able to do that, and we got Costco Polish dogs this year, by the way.
I mean, you know, and the garlic Polish dogs with a bunch of onions on them.
They're just quite good, and they're just kind of like very, well, I'm in the woods eating a very light meal, not light, but a very easy to cook meal. Plus, we have to cook them ourselves.
Oh, it's gotta be sausages. Come on. Potluck, sausages, watermelon, the whole works. Anything.
Potluck night.
Best macaroni salad because I love it.
And having like way too many hard-boiled eggs. Deviled eggs.
That's interesting. S'mores. Is that a meal? Sure.
All of it. I think just the munching a little bit here, a little bit there, all through the day.
Grandma's egg salad. That's what I just had some. The best snack ever.
Probably Dinty Moore stew. It's the only time we eat it, once a year.
Summer sausage, cheese, crackers.
Should have gotten Spam. Uncle Rick's favorite is Spam, but it's hard to find anymore.
Probably the fruit that we sometimes bring, and often bring. Some people bring fruit and make it part of the salads that we have on Saturday night. And I like to just, I don't know, somehow it just goes along with the whole, you know, I'm in the woods, I should be eating something from a tree, kind of a thing.
Oh, Cocoa Puffs.
Well, what we bought this year, which I don't think we've gotten since I was a kid, was the individual cereal boxes. You know, they come in a plastic wrap.
Like my mom would bring them when I was a kid, and we'd get like the pack of all them.
There's like 10 of them in there. Brielle bought those at the store this year, and I remembered getting those as a kid.
I would always fight for Cocoa Puffs and always won because my competition was Claire, and she was what, a year old? So I got them, and now they're awesome.
Then of course chips. The endless chips. Eat more chips this weekend than the rest of the year.
Mimosas, chips, anything crunchy.
Kettle, salt and pepper chips. It used to be owned by a company in Salem and then got bought by Frito-Lay.
Chips and anything that I probably shouldn't be eating, but I can justify that I'm eating it at Frissell.
Pringles, Oreo Thins. I really love Oreo Thins. I've really come to like those when I'm camping only. But Oreo Thins, the blonde ones.
Cookie bars.
What flavor?
The chocolate chip ones. No raisins.
Camping snack, s'mores.
S'mores as well.
They require some assembly.
Yeah, that or s'mores.
Chocolate tea and sticky, sweet, delicious.
Probably Jiffy Pop popcorn.
Absolutely Jiffy Pop. Popcorn.
Burned or not.
Is it more the making or the eating?
Both. Equal parts both. No question, equal parts both. Because the eating itself, I mean, it's not the highest quality popcorn, but the making is what makes it so awesome.
I'll eat popcorn every day of the week, and the making is always an event in and of itself as well.
Just whatever people have littered on their table, I just go in there like a raccoon and I get it. I'm like, I want that. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting a taste of it. I think a little bit of my dad in me, you know, when it comes to that, it's like, you don't even ask, you just take.
Drink? Drink overall is Coca-Cola.
Coke. A cola.
Probably just like a Coke. I feel like.
Coffee in the morning, I guess, around the fire.
I don't know, actually. I think like juice. I would always have grape juice or like juice boxes. I don't know.
Coca-Cola straight from the river. Or, ooh, pump water.
Water because you need to stay hydrated. But that's gonna evolve. Like, you know, I'm drinking now, so it's gonna probably turn into beer.
Now it pertains to alcohol.
Or something, or cider.
It's funny, I don't think I've had a Widmer Hefeweizen since I was at Frissell 2 years ago. So right now I'm thinking that. So, yeah, beer, yeah.
Right now I got some Deschutes Brewery Black Butte Porter that I just drank some.
Early on, it was, you know, probably Deschutes Brewing, you know, Mirror Pond.
Day drinking is a cool thing with camping. I don't normally do that. I don't drink much at all, but when you're here, you do it.
But I've come to appreciate a good gin and tonic when I'm out in the woods. Just nothing beats it.
Tequila.
You know what? This trip, it's been vanilla vodka and Topo Chico.
It's refreshing, got a little ice in there, which feels a little decadent when you're out camping.
On the other hand, we do have our little Scotch moments. But this is a beer kind of a place for me.
Scotch. Scotch, single malt Scotch. No, I would say probably single malt Scotch and then box wine.
Wine. Oh no, I take it back. Probably iced tea.
Wine. Oh, excuse me. My favorite camping drink is wine.
No, sangria. No, Salvador's sangria. Oh my gosh. Take it back, yeah.
I made sangria. Mother Edie likes it.
Probably Salvador's sangria. It has become my new favorite camping drink. We don't go camping without it.
I make sure that I bring a batch every year.
You can just keep filling it up. Feels like it never ends. It's like, I don't know how many I've had, but the cup has never been empty.
Obviously, beer at the lake is good. Coffee in the morning is my favorite. All of the above.
Absolutely doing nothing. Sitting in a chair, leaning back, swatting mosquitoes, and looking at the canopy. Besides the one I bring.
I like swinging in the hammock. I like walking along the trails next to the river and going out for long drives, finding little off-roads to go through.
The more recent one, I think, has been the reservoir water days.
I kind of feel like going down to the lake is a lot of fun. Going down to the reservoir is really fun.
I think that's my favorite because I like swimming.
Invariably, it turns out to be a beautiful 85-degree day.
Swimming, being in a floaty, letting the wind take me where it wants to.
We're out there and we're on our floaties, and that's actually kind of become a highlight for me.
Walking in the woods.
Hiking. It's got to be hiking.
There's the people part, and then there's the woods part. So I went to woods.
The memories of hiking when we could really get the whole crew out when I was like a little kid. And Uncle Bud would get us lost.
So I don't want to say that the people part is also kind of right up there. But for me, getting out in these woods.
Pop and Uncle Bud at like the head of the thing. And then my parents, us, you guys.
I love it. And the people, they love it too. And I love them for loving it.
Walking down the road at night when it's really dark, no moon, nothing, and laying either in this road or out near the main road and seeing the stars and just sucking it in, because you can still see the trees even when it's dark, and it's so cool.
I like the nighttime when we're all chilling out and playing like games or everyone's talking. I like the social aspect.
Campfire, 100%.
Yeah, campfire.
When the fire's roaring and we're all together. Yeah.
The campfire. It's got to be just hanging around the campfire after everything's died down and you're just talking, usually with a nice little buzz going, you know.
Just being around everyone. Yeah. But literally being around the campfire.
Yeah. Probably Saturday night potluck, frog singing, Beauty Sisters, and White Rabbit.
Saturday night, concert and just everybody being around and kind of coming together for the potluck.
White Rabbit's good too, but I mean, Beauty Sisters is.
Is that even better than double solitaire?
Well, that I don't do so much anymore because no one wants to play with me. I always beat him. And I like to play gin with Uncle Rick, but I beat him too. So I guess I'll just play solitaire by myself.
Campfire. I like playing music at the campfire. And napping in hammocks.
My favorite camping activity is napping.
You have a runner-up?
My second favorite camping activity is eating.
Coffee in the morning. It's quiet. I can hear the river. I can hear my thoughts.
I like just playing games and Catching up.
Oh, just time with family. No question about it. Just being here. The activity can be a hike, it can be going to the lake, it can be sitting around a fire. It's just being present and being with everybody.
I guess driving into what's the convenience store? That place. What's the guy's name?
Phil's in Rainbow.
Phil's Fine Foods.
Phil's. Going to Phil's, you know? Yeah.
Phil's, yes, we have it. It's burned down. We ever tell you the story about Phil's that burned down?
I love the fact that it used to be Phil's and now it's Sky Blue Market or something. It used to be Harvick's.
It's always fun to go in there and they used to have free popcorn. They don't do that anymore. It's tradition. We got to go at least once.
It has everything that you want, including chicken sticks.
And also, we get service down there so we can see what's happening to the world. And then we get to go back up here and don't care.
When we went up to the lookout, that was pretty special. Just from a never been there before, like, ooh, wow, this is here, very cool. Yeah, that was really fun.
Well, I mean, it used to be the fire tower, and then for a little short while it was that hidden lake, but then everybody found out about the hidden lake.
I really like the meadow at the very top.
I love, what's the field with the old cabin there?
Box Canyon.
Box Canyon. I haven't been there a long time, but that's a special place. Yeah.
That meadow is just another. It is in contrast with everything around it, which is these incredible old-growth trees. And here you have this beautiful meadow with a cabin out there, and it's just a gorgeous place to be.
To the water.
The lake.
Yeah.
The reservoir.
Probably the reservoir, if that counts.
I do like the reservoir.
Reservoir and Terwilliger's been fun.
Like the reservoir?
The reservoir.
Usually the water's higher, so you can just like swim. It's my favorite. And there was not a cloud in sight.
Float on the life raft.
Float. Yep.
Float in the sun.
Yes.
Melt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just floating. Getting a floaty and swimming around. I'm a water baby.
I have memories of when I brought some of my closest friends. We like went all the way to the island because the water was high at that time, so you couldn't like walk it. You had to go over on a floaty, and we climbed to the top of it. That's like one of my favorite memories.
I like it because it's so pretty. It's like so pretty. I was sitting there today and I was like looking out and I was just like, literally, what more could you ask for?
I love going to the lake, but it's always kind of dirty, which is kind of a thing. But I do love to go walk around the area.
Just probably the hike right on the other side of the river.
I feel like just heading that way. Just into the forest, you know, like we're on the last site.
I remember taking Alejandro into a biking, biked all the way up and back. It was fun.
And there's those little paths and you just kind of walk out and you see that tree that has whoever's name on it. I don't know. We don't know him, but he's a guy and he has a tree. And yeah, it's just like an awesome little fun walk.
The outhouse. It's private, and you can go in there and have a good conversation with some flies, and it beats going in the woods behind a tree.
Set up and break down. I mean, that's a lot of work. When I get here, I find myself to be somewhat anxious to get everything out of the car, and like the first thing I want to do is get the tent set up, then the cot, and then the sleeping bags, and just like you just find yourself so focused when you first get here to get that set up, and then you got to get the kitchen set up.
I wish I didn't have to deal with the dishes.
Taking down and going home.
Packing up on Sunday, that's the worst. There's nothing. It's like, well, your friend, you gotta go home, you gotta sit in traffic, you gotta put all the stuff back in your car, and you're leaving camp. You're like, it's over.
That part's a little bit stressful, right? So that's the part I don't like as much, but of course, once it's all settled, it's wonderful.
Bugs.
I guess. The bugs are like annoying, but you can deal with them, so.
Little bugs, the kind that like to bug suck. But it's not bad. I just had something hit me right there.
I don't mind anything. Yeah, just them all over.
I really haven't had a problem with bugs. I was going to say that, but that's other people's problem, it seems like.
We have all kinds of chemicals, down chemicals that kind of help us too.
I don't have any complaints being here, to be honest. It's hard to deal with. None of it's hard. Yeah.
I don't mind anything. It's all good.
I don't know. Last year I saw coyotes, so probably coyotes because that really freaked me out.
The outhouse.
The outhouse.
I wish I didn't have to deal with the outhouses.
I think it's the bathrooms.
100% my immediate answer is the smell of the outhouse.
The outhouse is far away, and
It's disgusting.
well, I have to get up in the middle of the night in the snow and the sleet.
And there's constantly flies in there, and also it smells horrible. Like, I've never smelled anything worse than that bathroom.
I'm trying to think if I have something messier than that, but that's all I can think about. Yeah.
Drama.
She said,
I had to. That's it.
Sometimes the dynamics, the ups and downs of the dynamics through the years.
Complaining.
Wish it has a little bit of sometimes, but overall it's a great experience.
I don't want to name any names. No, that's a joke.
I'm gonna keep it brief. I'm gonna throw a little shade. We don't have to deal with it anymore.
Can you expand on that?
No. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a tradition, but like the games and scavenger hunts and things like that we've sometimes done have been cool facets.
Salvador and Dad and I will go have a cigar.
I gotta say, all the quests have always been highlights. That's like the dream camping trip when we got a quest going on.
It's like a favorite thing to do while we're here. It's a tradition, and we always go kind of out away from everyone over on 5.
I gotta go with it's either the quest or the campfire. I like the quest, I like the campfire.
My favorite tradition at Frissell is the Saturday night potluck where everybody gets together and sings along and has a wonderful time.
It's got to be Saturday night, I think. I think when we all get together and have to listen to Beth sing.
The Saturday night potluck. Music by Beth and others.
Campfire night, Beth singing.
The music, the food, everyone together.
Brings us all together, and it's fun, and it feels like home. We usually do like the big dinner where everyone's together.
Have hot dogs and burn marshmallows and get sticky stuff all over your pants, and everybody laughs about it.
Trying and failing with s'mores and popcorn.
And hot dogs and potluck and drinks and random people. Every year it's a little bit different.
Watching Beth play around the campfire on Saturday nights.
You singing. I think that one's mine. I love it. Sweet Caroline. Every year. Duh.
People always look forward to it. It's like, where are we going? And we all get together. And I guess it's community.
Everyone comes to one campsite and
That's actually
that's
a good
it's
one.
like one big giant blended family. Many families.
Getting together, everybody, big circle, that's the one.
Having everybody in a big circle, reunion, food, fun.
Other than that, we kind of stay apart pretty much because this is a big place and the places are far apart. So, yeah, we interact and so on, but that's the big party part.
It's always pretty fun and sweet and, just interesting, always different.
It's so like nostalgic in the moment of it, it feels like childhood right now. Usually that night will go on late. Some people will go off to bed, and there'll be little groups of conversations, and I love that.
It's just always the sort of the backbone and the constant of the experience.
It's that's probably the best part.
I do not have a favorite single memory. I mean, there's too many. There's way too many. I mean, I can't even make a list of the top 5. It's, it's Frissell.
Unfortunately, there's just too many to count at this point, even though I've only come a few times. There's been a lot of good memories here.
I think my single most favorite memory of Frissell was lying on Aufderheide Scenic Highway in the middle of the night with my head on the pavement waiting for cars because we were watching Mars, I believe, and it was ruby red, and the only way you could really see it was when you were out on the road. And so we were all lying there, but we put our heads down and hear any car coming so that we could get off the road in time to not be hit. That was an incredible evening.
Once I saw it through the eyes of Kim and her appreciation for it and the peace it brings her is something then I have now learned to appreciate it as my own.
The constitutional hike, which took me to the quest. And the different quests over the years have always been epic. So that's an inconsistent activity, but they're always fun, and it kind of brings us all together. And the Constitution hike is just so bizarre, out of the, why is there a Constitution hike up here? But it's so cool.
It was the year that Alejandro came, and we were just sitting, it was just us, and we had a little mini solo stove, and we were just making little fires all night long and into the night. And it was just good one-on-one time with my little brother.
When we were playing Presidents and Assholes, and the whole campsite was getting into it, even Dad, and we had so much fun. That was such a fun night. We were up late, and everybody was just getting schnockered, and everybody was on their power trips. I'll never forget that night as long as I'm alive. That was so much fun.
I mean, the dominant one is the bad shrooms trip. that probably will never leave me.
The most memorable was rather painful, but when I caught myself fishing.
Oh.
And I was over here in the stream having a great time, talking to a couple of fish. I had a lure hooked on the other side of the stream, and I gave it a little extra tug, and it came back, and it caught me right here in the forearm. And fortunately, there was a gentleman here that happened to have a Leatherman tool, so I was able to push the hook all the way through and then snip off the barb and then back it back out. So that's one of the most painful but vivid memories I've got of Frissell.
Well, I would go way back. I don't think necessarily a memory, but little kids. You guys, when you were just little kids, and our kids when they were just little kids.
I don't know. I think it was fun when we were little. The cousins all running around, getting so much more freedom here than we usually get. To just go explore, go through the trees, go down to the water.
You can just come up here and have your hot dogs and have your song, and you can have your fires and so on. But to barely be here and watching little kids get used to that, you guys included. That's probably the best part for me.
One time, all the cousins, we went across the the tree trunks at this campsite when we were younger. That's a good one.
This is probably 3 or 4 memories that are kind of exist as one, of singing, going back and forth between American Pie and Soccer Begins. And you, me, Andrew, and maybe Greg are able to kind of keep track of which version you're singing, and everyone else is very confused. That's a good one.
I can't tell you the year, but and I'm sure it was multiple years that everyone was here. We had the Meshers here, the Blairs here, the Loftenbergs, all the cousins.
We had an old hammock, mesh hammock, and Theo was in that, and he was like a little duckling in this hammock and couldn't get out, and he was kind of trapped in this thing. It was kind of like one of those mesh produce bags that you put your stuff in, and it's and he was just in there, and then he just got to enjoy it and just was having fun.
Being a kid and walking around and having everyone. And that was probably multiple years, but that was the best, which I feel we're kind of getting this year. We have everyone back again.
going, like walking around the campgrounds and finding a walking stick when we were younger. And then, I know, and like, so it's like the perfect height, and then we would like walk with them around.
We would go into like the woods, especially down here by the like rocky river, and like build a little home, like house and stuff down there with the little cousins.
And then Uncle Bud would like offer to like finish them off too for us. But that was my favorite because we would take them home every year. It's like, what are you gonna do with it? I'm just happy that I came home with a walking stick.
Would he carve them or sand them, or what did he do to finish them off?
He sanded them. Yeah, he would carve the end of them. It was awesome. Yeah.
My first year here, pretty much meeting everyone, and Uncle Bud and I were actually sitting around when we had everyone there at the campfire, and we're talking about astronomy and the stars.
Again, one of the things I go back to is that fire lookout, and that time we were up there I was sharing with you earlier about, going up there with my dad and Marilyn and capturing this photo of them holding hands as the sun rose with the sun behind them. That was pretty cool too, and it will always be forever connected to Frissell.
No, I can't do that after 50 years. So like, what's your favorite movie or your favorite book? I can't do that.
Do you have a nominee or nominees?
No, I've got a list of 100 that would take too long. I mean, I'll be happy to go through it if we have some time. No, I couldn't do that, Ed. It's just too many.
Brielle, earliest Frissell memory.
Arriving and being told I'd be doing algebra and brain puzzles for the entire day, separate from my girlfriend.
Favorite camping snack?
Hummus.
Hummus?
Yeah.
Favorite camping meal?
The tinfoil vegetable situation.
It's getting a lot of run, Kim. Favorite camping snack? Oh, you already asked that. Favorite camping drink?
White Claw.
Aggressively Caucasian family we have here. Favorite Frissell memory?
Probably the reservoir last year.
Very nice. All right. And thing that you could do without at Frissell. Thing you don't like having to deal with.
Salvador.
What'd she say?
And that's a cut.